As you see it, we are in the process of dismantling the things. We have already dismantled aftercoolers, turbos, the heat exchangers. We are taking all these and we are bringing to our workshop where we are going to do the overhaul of these things. That's why right now, let's leave the guys here. They can keep working and we are jumping to the workshop. Whenever you're doing a top overhaul or major services, there are lots of nuts and bolts and fittings to be dismantled. And do not lose them. We are putting everything in the small pockets like this. Of course, everything is in Spanish, don't bother about it, but we are marking up every single nut and bolt later on to mount it faster and easier. And here we're back again to our workshop. While we were on board, the cylinder heads were clean. Right now, they're still not ready to mount. We still need to do a deep cleaning. Again, this is the initial cleaning, just removing the grease, the protection grease, to see any defects which the cylinder head may have. For the moment, we didn't find anything. So next step, to clean it properly, everything with the spray, maybe with the diesel. Super important. Have a look. The oil channels right here, where the oil is passing through, contains parts of the oil racks. This has to be cleaned super well. Same time, we brought some things which we already removed from the engines for cleaning. Here we have the expansion tanks removed, so everything will be opened, all the connections, fittings, everything will be properly cleaned before mounting. As you can see here, some rust appeared, everything, all these things has to be cleaned. Later on you will see the process. Heat exchangers as well, we will open them up, we will remove the core, we will clean it in the ultrasonic machine, we will replace the anodes, all the fittings, O-rings, everything will be cleaned before mounting. Part of the top end overhaul is to replace the cartridge as well. The easiest way to check your cartridge is to open up the air filter and just check the axial and radial clearance. You have to feel a bit of movement, a bit like 0.1, 0.2 millimeters. But yeah, that's what we have here. It's a good moment to show you one thing. So let's imagine this is our engine, cylinder head, covers. So about the injectors and injectors failures. Let's open up covers. Here we have the injector harness, which is connecting to the injectors. Right here, come here. Right here we have the injectors installed, and this is the injector harness connecting to the injectors. Sometimes when you have the injector failure, it does not mean that your injector has failed. Sometimes failure is the harness itself. Why? Because here inside, imagine, covers closed, everything is closed. Just imagine the temperature you have inside is more than 80-90 degrees. So all these wires are always working in the harsh environment. So within a certain years, I would say in 4 or 5 years, these wires are becoming super hard and the insulations start broken. And this is the time when these wires can be connected one to another and you may have the injector failure. So when you have the injector failure, it does not mean that the injector has failed. Sometimes the failure is the harness. It's really easy to replace. Open up the cover, open up this cover and replace the injector. 2 bolts here, some of the cable ties, open up, put the new one, and that's all. From our experience, every 4 or 5 years, you have to replace it. And then your fuel system will tell you thank you.